Look, see? Oh, this is how we set it up. We've got nail on the board here, 4 nails on it. Same at that end, 4 nails in that one down there. And then all we're doing is we're practicing the side of the string line because there's a bit of a trick to it. And then you go like this. Oh, you know how to put that little knot at the end, that's pretty simple. Yeah, you just put that on that end. And then we go down here. I'm going to bring you the string line too. Oh, look at all those knots.
Those are from yesterday.
They're supposed to stay, isn't it? And then you go like this. I'll just put that over there. Make a bit of a loop here. This is how you tie the string knot. And then you loop about 4 or 5 times, and you hook it over there onto that one. And then the trick of getting it tight, you gotta pull that, and then pull this. So pull, and you just keep it. So try and make it tight as you can. See, that's pretty tight. And then here's the next bit. You gotta loop this over there, and then push this knot in. See that? Did you see that, Cuss? No. And that's it. And then pull. See, look at that.
Take that off.
Look at that. That's not the one.
You can go loop around and go again. Stay there and then.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you one more time. And then Casey's going to have a turn. Straight over here. Who did this one? And then you just like, so look, grab a little loop there, put your finger in the hole, and then twirl it. Go 5 times. And then pull that long, pull this, pull, and then tighten. What is that, a push and pull, eh?
Push and pull.
But I think it's pull and pull.
I think it's pull and pull.
Pull and pull.
Pull and pull the other.
Yeah. So hit
Push and pull, they call it.
Yeah, but that's alright. Yep. And then want to go back so you can see me looping it over.
Yep.
Then you got to loop that straight over there, and then push that in, and then boom. That's how you tie the string. Casey's doing now.
Casey will
He's
come
going
back.
to take you on the real slow motion.
No, I'm not going to be talking.
Chilled up.
Someone wound that up right. Really good for you.
Did you get to see that?
It's still filming.
I want to take you a string thing too, Dave.
Take it the pink
And I'll
one.
take you some nails too.
Take the pink one. Pulling the line, making it tight, while pulling the other way to keep it nice and tight. Ta-da! Yeah. Cool. Thanks, team.
So, kia ora, baby. This is just a profile setting we're putting up. The boys are just screwing the profiles on the table bench. As you can see, they are. We're going to put the profiles up, the pegs up first, and then we're going to measure a height that's given to you. It's usually, we'll just call it 200 mils. How's that? And we'll just take it from the top of the bench to the top of the peg, and that'll be the height of our batter boards that are going to go around to take the string lines. Okay. So I have measured a 200 mil block. No. I have measured a 200 mil block, as you can see, and all I'm doing is also the table's level, put the block to the inside, put the block to the inside and mark it along. Just put a pencil mark along there, as you can see, and I'll put a cross there, because there's 2 lines there. I don't know who put that line there.
From yesterday.
And I'll just mark it around as we go around, or mark it around as we go around. Okay?
What did we use yesterday? A site level, was it?
We used the site level yesterday. Now you don't need to worry about that at the moment. So just focus on what we're doing. We're using the block as a marking rod for all the pegs so that we can put batter boards along. The batter boards are already been cut. So if somebody wheels their wheelbarrow over here and we'll grab the batter boards out of it.
Here.
Oh, sorry.
Helen has the batter boards
We've pre-cut them, so there's our points there, and we're going to screw it to your line mark. Okay?
We'll upload this video and then we'll come to you with part 2.
Yeah. So now what one of the boys is doing, he's screwing it on to our lines that we've marked on our staffs. That peg over there is a bit wobbly, so we may have to pump it a little bit. Okay. That one there, a bit wobbly. Okay, no, you need a longer one. Grab a longer one, Jay. A longer batter board.
No, you need to put a couple more of those things up with it. Or no, just screw it into the end.
Just go over the end. Yeah.
Are we going to which line? This line.
Carl is just getting it to the outside of the thing. Now, it's not necessarily has to be 90 degrees to that, but it's close. Okay. Can you see that line?
Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
So, just to give us a fixing point for our string lines.
The level man's coming.
Yeah, that's the one. All good? Yep. Close. Got it. Alright, next one.
Oh, shit.
So we'll bang these up and we'll come back to you when we're at the next step.
Oh, sure.
What we've done, we've formed all the profiles for you.
For
Pegs are in, batter boards have been measured to a height. These are now the tops of our slab, if you like, or finished floor level. Now we're going to take measurements to find where our property is located. So I've given some measurements here. So the boys are going to measure off 1 metre off the back wall. The back wall is our boundary line that you might find at your own house, which is the line between you and your neighbour. And we're using this side of the wall as a boundary line as well, which I will give as a given measurement. So tape. Casey's just going to measure 1 metre off the boundary there, and he's going to put down here 1 metre. Someone mark it.
1 metre.
Someone can screw a couple of nails in, and once they've marked it, we'll put a couple of nails in.
Can you get a squeeze there?
Metre on that side, Case.
So the wall is our boundary line.
Yeah,
We're using
the wall is our boundary from the outside of our house, on which we've taken our measurements off. In this location, we've measured 1 metre from our boundary to our profile pegs. Then we send our string line straight across. We are also going to measure off on the side of the house a measurement from the wall back this way. I believe it's past that, please.
1100.
Was it 1100? I think it was 1100 it was set at. Yes, bang on. Here we go, 1100. Case. So Casey's going to set 1100 off this wall, and we're going to put our string lines right across, so someone can put those nails in there.
Yeah.
They can whack those nails in that have got to go in where the lines are.
Yeah, I'm just squaring our lines up that we just marked.
So that one here.
Yep.
Put a nail on there right in the middle.
So we've measured 1100 off the back wall.
Mark that 11.
Sorry.
So that's
Square that
nail.
off.
That's another nail there.
Yep. And 1100 off this wall. Hang on a second. Just wait for me.
Next measurement is from here
Go,
to there.
just go against my square. Alright? No, these are the front. You get your 1100 on these. Right? Jason's just putting in the lines now. We've located where our measuring boundary points were. We've put nails where our marks are. And now we're running the string lines across. So once we get across there,
You need
he will transfer that line from that nail to that nail where like Casey is, and which we've taken the measurement off that side wall, 1100.
That's alright.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what now needs to happen, as we go back to that fabulous word, Pythagoras, is we got to work out the 3, 4, 5 method of how to get that short angle square with this long one.
Isn't it hypotenuse?
No, that's the diagonal.
Wasn't that what?
Okay, so we've worked out yesterday that our measurement was, what did we say? 300, 600, 900. Hang on, sorry. 300, 600, and we're going to get somebody to calculate what the hypothesis is.
Hypotenuse.
What is it? 600?
600, 300, and the missing angle is
Sure, it's 300?
I thought it was 6.
6.9.
300, 600, and I think it was 732, I think it was. But you need to check it. So you need to check
So we do our
your
lines.
calculations, what your angle should be. We've calculated 731.245. So we'll just go close to the number, 732.
We'll set up our lines and then
That
we'll
should
come
be
back to you.
our angle, our hypothesis angle. 70.
Wait,
670. It is 670.
Sorry, we're supposed to be
minus the 100.
670, but we're actually 680. So we're 10 mils out of square along here. So all we do is we move that line 5 mils this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so just move that line. Just use a nail and push the line over. And pass him a nail and he'll just push the line over. Zane,
Right?
So which
Yeah,
way are you going?
push it that way to where you need to go. Yeah, that's it.
And then go with it.
And then just now put a nail back in. So that's moved over 5 mils now.
So, yeah.
Okay. So they've reset the line over 5 mils. So what happens now, we need to start again because we've moved the line. So we need to measure 300 back there again. Just check it again. Past 100, so you should be 400. Are you on it, or
Yep.
are you
Yep.
just about? How far off are you? Because if you're 3 mils off, you've got to mark it. Okay.
Should we do it with a tape so you can hold it? Or...
All right. You know which line it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold that on there, Jay. Oh, okay. I can't see that. Now, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Now check that way. How much are you there? 6.
Expect what?
5 mils, eh? Still need another 5 mils. So another 5 mils. Okay. So the idea is to get this line here 90 degrees off this one.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So now the boys have gotten their hypotheses right, the angle along here. It's worked out to their measurements. So our 2 lines this way, running 90 degrees off each other, is quite square. You won't get it much squarer than that. So now we put the other 2 lines in. We can now work parallel with them. 600 out both sides, and then 1300 across. That's our measurement.
Okay, cool. We'll come back after we've done the other line.
We've now installed all our lines in. We've measured out 600 from there to here, from that corner to this corner, and 1300 from this end to this way. So now we need to know what
That's
our
where the strings are.
hypotheses are, corner to corner.
Mhm.
So we find that by working your calculations, as you remember in Pythagoras. So the boys are going to do that for us now. They're going to work out 1100 by 600 and find out what the angle is. So did we work out what
1100 or 1300?
1100 was, or 1300.
Yeah.
Sorry, a bit. 1300 by 600.
We're
Okay?
going to turn it off and figure that out. Because I don't
Turn
know.
that out and we'll figure it
We
out.
need to do it on your phone.
Oh, be back.
Okay, again, we've done our measuring 600 across and 1300 lengthways. We're now going to find our angle, which we have worked out, which is 1431258368, which we take to the first given measurement, which is 1432.
Are you bamboozled yet?
1432.
Okay, so our measurement should be 1432.
Yeah, and we got it. So see, we've measured it at 100, so
Yeah.
15 over here.
Yeah, 40. So Zane's telling us it's 1532, but because we've moved over 100, we always move our tape over 100. It's worked out perfectly without. And we're just going to check the next angle to make sure that we're square. If it is, hey, we've done well.
Same concept that we did on our toolbox.
Oh, is that it?
Is that it?
Oh no, we're like 2 mils out of square.
Oh, I'm not going to move over 2 mils, possibly 1 mil. So that's kosher. That's me. Over, yeah, really good. So it's just a mini scale for a bigger house. So that you're.
Kia ora.
And
All
this
right,
is pretty
crew.
much how you set out.
Awesome
There is no
work.
difference. If you go 13 meters, you'll be way out there.
Okay, don't. He's still rambling. Thank you. Bye.
I like